good evening.
Hello, nice to meet you. Good evening to you too. It's my
Yeah.
pleasure to have interview with you.
Yeah, it is my pleasure actually that you are agreed to be interviewed. Okay, so
Thank you.
now let's just go directly to it, right? Okay, please introduce yourself to us first. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sure. I'm Mohsen. Yes, I'm Mohsen. I'm 23 years old. I'm from north of Iran, a city named Gorgan. I'm mechanical engineer and I do sport.
That's right. What kind of work do you currently do? Like your activity, as you learn mechanical engineering, like that, and what do you do?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the solid branch. I do designing,
Mm-hmm.
industrial designing
Mm-hmm.
for my field, and yes, that's my field.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, I haven't had any regular job.
Mm-hmm.
I want to fill a resume for this and also apply for job.
That's great. You are actually young.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for introducing yourself to us. Now, the next question. Since I come from Indonesia, so do you know about Indonesia? Have you ever heard about it?
I heard it about it, but I would say lie if I say that too much. I know too much about Indonesia. Well, I know it's one of the, it has one of the economic culture in the Asia, and it's very, the GDP is very great. I mean, and also it contains of many islands, and also the most of the majority of the most
People,
majority
the
population,
Okay.
yeah, are Muslims,
Mm-hmm.
and also the capital is Jakarta.
Oh, you know quite a lot. Do you know like
Really?
some food from Indonesia? Yeah. Do you know any food? Have you ever tried?
Food? No, I haven't seen or I haven't heard any food from
Yeah,
Indonesia.
that is good.
Sorry.
You should come here to have a taste of our food. It is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
usually
yeah, of
Asian
course.
will like it. Maybe it is different with Western. I don't know because some friend of mine don't really like it. But most of the Asian that come from like Korean or Japan, like they use Chinese, they usually like it.
Oh, great.
Okay, I will.
Sure, I will taste it.
I will recommend you some like the famous food like it is fried rice. We say that nasi goreng. So goreng means fried, and we got so many food with fried. It is like fried chicken, ayam goreng, and then like
Oh,
so chicken is ayam, and then fried is goreng. So we said it ayam goreng, and a lot of thing is fried
I am
here.
going.
Yeah, the food. So you will find a lot of goreng anywhere. Like, oh, so that is it. Like one of the common thing in Indonesia. Okay,
Yeah,
do you have
I
do you
I
have
tried.
any plan to come to visit Indonesia?
Well, not now
Mm-hmm.
because I'm busy with education and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I from my childhood I wanted to visit southeast of Asia, especially China, because the culture and also the region over there. Now maybe in the future I will come to this region, and maybe I will visit Indonesia.
Oh, I welcome you in advance. Okay, because there are many engineers who come to Indonesia actually just for like some weeks. They got some project to do in Indonesia, so like I think you got a big change to like go here by work. Like I mean, if you got a job related to it and you can apply, then why not? And yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, they're pretty young. I was also surprised when I was like getting to know someone. He was only like, yeah, maybe as old as you, 23 or 24, 23 I think. And he working on a
Yeah, that's
project.
great.
It was related to currently we use 4G as our signal connection, but they will launch like
Mm-hmm.
5G in maybe 2 or 3 years later. So they're working on it, and like he came from Germany. He told me about his project a little. So yeah, I know quite a bit. So you got your chance.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Okay, you can do your work and travel for free. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, of course, I will have your consult about it, and yeah, I will get information from you from Indonesia and the engineer university and the knowledge that they had over there. I will
Mhm.
have your consult for sure.
Okay, great. Now let's move to the next question. Okay, what do you wish people to know? Is there something you wish people to know?
Uh, Indonesia, yeah, of course. I want to know that what happened in the past that they began to go to Islam
Mhm.
because before that there had another religious like Hindu.
Yeah.
What made them to go to Islam? And this is my first wondering about Indonesia, and also I want to see that how people go or transfer from one Islam to another, because there are many Islam over there. And and also I wanted to know what do they do for fun, and what do they eat, because as I know, the culture is mixture of Chinese culture and Islam's culture, and also Singapore's culture. This mixture of culture might be interesting for me.
Yeah, we got so
Yeah,
many ethnics here in Indonesia, and it makes so it is really interesting in it to learn about our culture. And regarding the transportation, yeah, we got so many island. God, I even haven't been to like all of
yeah,
them. I wish to, but yeah, it needs quite a big amount of budget. So yeah, let's see
yeah,
if God allow me to. And then
yeah. And
usually,
also,
yeah, you can go
yeah,
first.
sorry. And also, yeah, thank you. Also, the people's mood over there is close to our culture or our country's people.
Mm-hmm.
They are warm, and they are more energetic than other region in the world. So in this way, I think my country and your country is close and related in some part.
Yeah, thank you. I actually really do love the idea to visit Iran. One of like the reason is because from what I read, like the people there are yeah, friendly, really nice to the outsider, and they treat the guests really well.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I'm honored. I'm honored to hear from you, and I think it's true.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, I think so. I will have to go there from Istanbul maybe. So maybe there are a lot of people that haven't know yet, but like the flight from Indonesia to Istanbul is quite cheap, rather than if we fly to Europe. Like I mean, so like from Istanbul, we can go to another country. Either it is to go to Europe or maybe like to go to Iran with like a cheaper flight cost. So from my friend told me that from Istanbul to Iran, it will only need around maybe 100 US dollar until 200 US dollar. It is for like a round trip, like from Istanbul to Iran and go back there. And I was like surprised. Oh, is that so? It is cheap. Yeah, I was considering maybe if I go to Istanbul, I will have to directly go to Iran or like another Europe country because like to go from Istanbul to Europe, for example, to Athens or it is Greece, Greek is really cheap too. It is around the same. It is 100 USD for a round trip, I think. And I was surprised because if we fly directly from Indonesia to Europe or to your country, it will cost like so much
Oh,
more. Yeah, it will like multiple like 10 times. Like maybe we will need around 16 million, 10 to 16 million rupiahs. So it is about 1000 USD.
oh, so you better do that the first
Yeah,
thing that
I
you
mean,
told.
like a lot of people don't know this. So I think I will spill the bean.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I
uh,
heard about the some airline that exists in Istanbul that is cheaper than
mhm,
the main
mhm,
airline in the world,
mhm.
and I think one of them are Turkish airline. The cost is really cheap.
So I have to say, I don't know why, but in Turkey, like uh the the cost of flight and like for example if you choose to take the train or maybe take the bus will almost the same. So I was like, why should I wasting my time, like why should I waste my time to go by bus if like I can maybe add just some more and I can go to take the flight. So it's like uh
Yeah, yeah,
we
that makes sense.
we should try to go there. And my friend told me like we don't really need too much to spend in Iran. Like
Yeah,
yeah, he said like the living cost isn't high, so like you don't really need to worry about money. So I was thinking like, this is a good place to go.
yeah, good for you.
So uh how much do you think people will need to spend in a day? Like for example, if they go visit Iran for like
Well, it depends.
the food
Yeah,
and the hotel and
it depends.
accommodation.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to answer that. It depends because some of the people enter Iran as a high hitchhikers, and also some of them want to enter by they
Hmm.
want VIP and
Hmm.
they will be comfortable.
Yeah.
So it depends, but the average cost daily, if we count hotel and also food,
Hmm.
3 meal food a day, I don't think it costs more than $100.
Yeah, actually, there are so many cities in Iran that I think have because Iran is Muslim country too, right? So there are many iconic building and like places to go to, right? Yeah. I was
Yes.
really curious. Actually, what made me curious is the library, because I read a novel and in the novel it was described like how big and how good the library is. So I was kind of want to go to the National Library of Iran. Have you been there?
No, unfortunately, I haven't been there.
Mhm.
I think it's in Tehran.
Yeah, it is in
Uh,
Tehran.
I want you to name the library exactly. It's the National Library.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong. I just remember it is like the biggest library in Iran.
I'm afraid that I'm afraid to say that there is also bigger library in Iran that was established just recently. The name is Iran Mal's Library.
Mm-hmm.
That is the biggest, I think. The mall, I'm sure that is the biggest in the Middle East
Mm-hmm.
now. But I haven't seen or visited the National Library, unfortunately.
Oh, I see. It is okay. I think maybe it is National Library because I've been read the novel for so long when I was in senior high school.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I was
I'm happy.
considering like, wow, so this country has many things to see. Unfortunately, it is so far. I have to
Yeah.
save more. Okay, so regarding your question, like what you want to know about Indonesia, like how people move from an island to another island, it also depends. Some people move by the car, like the vehicle. A lot of people here have a motorbike or motorcycle. So some people will ride the motorcycle, and if it is going to the different island, then they will usually bring the motorcycle to the ferry because the ferry is big. So you can go with a car or motorcycle, or even just I mean, if you just want to go by yourself, like backpacking, that's also okay. And there are some friend of mine who try to go from a place to another place by hitchhiking. Yeah, they can do it, but it is going to be hard. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
no, I mean, there are many vehicle that move, but like in Indonesia, we have, how am I supposed to say? We have a culture where even if we usually just stop the vehicle to say, like, let's say we want to hitchhiking, but we still will give the money. So like, yeah, maybe we don't have much, but we will still give the driver some money. So it is really rare to see people hitchhiking in Indonesia, but it isn't impossible. You will still be able to get someone who want to stop and take you to uh, their destination. I mean, for example, if you want to go to A and this person only will go to half of the A, so he will drop you there. But it is rather difficult. If you compare it to Australia or another country, it is rather difficult. So yeah, if you are going to go in Indonesia by hitchhiking, then you need super, like, a lot of preparation. And I mean, I always prepare for the worst. So I don't really dare to go hitchhiking. And even when like one of my friend came and like she do hitchhiking, I mean, she is someone who doesn't need, like, I mean, she got much money, but she's rich, but like she say she love the thrill. Like, I love the thrill on like how I don't know where I will be sleeping tonight, and I don't know what vehicle will bring me to this destination. And I was like, actually, I myself pretty crazy, but I'm not as crazy as you. Not as brave, I mean. Yeah, because she
Yeah.
is superb. Like, I mean, in the middle of the night and knocking someone door, and then when people open, and she will say, "Sorry, can I sleep here for the night?" I can't do that.
Oh, no, that's rare.
Yeah, that's rare, but she really did, and I was like, she's super, really. I don't
Yeah,
even dare to do that. And well, yeah, she said she's really happy to go to around Indonesia. So she's a Korean, and yeah, I really appreciate it. That is super wonderful. Okay.
yeah. If I in the future I want to go to Indonesia, I will go to the island where Jakarta exists in it, because I don't want to bother myself going around other island, and that's very tough. As you told, I'm
Mhm.
going to the island that Jakarta exists.
Well, actually, it is not tough, but yeah, it depends on you. If you like have a friend from here, or maybe you need some guidance, it will be easier. And of course, moving in Jakarta and Java to be exact. So the island names Java will be like easier because like there are a lot of notes in Google Map already, so you can see. And if you are in Jakarta, like if you want to go to some places, you can even choose like the time, the money. You can decide. For example, okay, this is fast, but this costs too much. I got more time, so I can go like slowly. That's okay. I will choose the other option. So we can choose the vehicle that we will take, and that is easy. The transportation in Jakarta is super easy, but yeah, in every capital, I guess, because it is a busy city, so yeah, traffic jam is almost
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh my God. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, every capital, even in my country.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that capital is super busy, and it's very crowded. But
Hmm.
and also it's pollute. It has pollute, and people live there by mess. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
I can't tolerate this.
Okay, so that is why, like, but actually it isn't really that difficult. You can move by flight if you want to. It is easier.
Yeah, that's only my choice.
Yeah, it is easier and faster.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
and then
course. Yeah.
regarding like the first thing, like you want to know about why Indonesian moved from like Hinduism to Islam. It actually took a really long time for people to like change this culture from Hinduism to like becoming a Muslim culture. So as you know, like in the past, that even some people from your country also contributed with like the spread of Islam here in Indonesia. Mostly, firstly, it was because the marriage. So like the people who come from Middle East easily, so they come here to. Some of them are, I mean, most of them coming here to do the trading, and then some of them married the woman here, and like they become Muslim, and yeah, that's happening. And then like the culture. So yeah, it is a long story. Because actually Muslim use one of the biggest, if I can say, it is ulama. What do we call it in English?
Yeah, Arabic.
The big ulama in Indonesia, some of them used to mix the culture of Javanese that at the time was still full of Hinduism with Islamic culture. Of course, like some of other say that it isn't good to mix between Islam and Hinduism, but like
Mm.
we have to merge to make like people understand it easier, and like to make them get used to it and like know it in a better perspective. So yeah,
Yeah,
finally,
it's.
mm-hmm, it become the
I'm
way.
wondering because.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering because some countries like India or Myanmar,
Mm-hmm.
the Hinduism didn't or haven't let Muslim to be spread.
Mm-hmm.
But also in Indonesia, they're accepted, and Hinduism hadn't had any problem with Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
and we can see one of the biggest majority
Mm-hmm.
Muslim majority in the world in the Indonesia.
Yeah, it is really something if we think about it. But because I see it every day, I was like, yeah. And yeah, but actually, there is an island where the Hinduism is still exists in Indonesia, and it is in Bali. So it is funny because a lot of people mistaken Bali for a country. So actually, Bali belongs to Indonesia, and the Hinduism culture in Bali is really tight. The people there really hold their belief and their culture well. So like I think Bali isn't only famous for its nature and its tourism spot, more than it the value that why people are coming there, I think mostly is because um, they keep the culture well. So we can see this kind of culture still does exist, and how they do this, how they do that. So that is it, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, respecting that was exist. That's very important.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the respect. Don't deprave anyone from what they're believing. Like like we can see in Myanmar, they were killing the Muslims, and that was awful.
Yeah. So that's it. I really do love staying in Bali too, actually. And when I was there, I also must stay in a friend home, and like their family is also a Hindu, so was kind of knowing something about Hinduism. So like this is how it is. But yeah, that is it. I love respect, and like since they respect me, also I respect them too. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, great. And then the next question is a bit private.
I'm exciting.
So when I see it, I was like, haha, I was laughing. Okay. I can't bring myself to ask this, but anyway, I will ask. Are you single?
Yes.
Okay, tell us your ideal partner type. Like, what kind of woman do you wish to be your partner? Or if you don't plan to have one, you can tell us too. Okay.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with question, and I'm okay with not answering some of the question that I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first of all, I'm going to know myself in these years. First of all, I don't want to speak about my partner. I want to talk about myself. I should know about myself too. First of all, I should see what I need, who am I, what's my behavior. Because you can't enter with a relationship with a person that that want to pretend something against acting or being yourself. That's it. After that, I'm straight, and I want to be in a relationship with a girl in the future. And also, in my society nowadays, girls care about financial issue, and also the being gentleman, and also standing on the boys, standing by their own. I'm against them. I want to enter a relationship just to be calm and have a comfortable mood. If I want to enter a relationship with a girl, she should be honest and she should be like me, because every person have a unique personality. Yes, she should make me happy. We should have same idea, same option.
Okay, same idea,
And,
same option. I
think
love
age
it.
yeah. Pardon?
Yeah, same idea, and then so it is like having the same value, right? I love the idea. Like,
Yeah.
because I do personally think love alone is not enough for a long-term committed relationship. Because
Yeah,
people
of
used to us to tell so, like, you just need the love. I don't think love is enough.
Yeah, compliment, I think. And I wasn't finishing my sentence. At the last of it, I want to say I don't care her religious and also ages.
Wow, that is great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so in the end, that is actually the last question, but I was just asking, maybe can you share your social media? And if you can share it, you can send your social media to me, and I will put it in the video later on. Okay.
Yes.
And really, I really have a great time to talk to you today and to interview you. I really am honored to be able to have your time, your precious time, in case you are also busy.
No, I wasn't busy. I was free, and that was my honor. At the beginning, I was a little, not comfortable, but now I'm okay with it, and I want to thank you for letting me speak with you in this moment.
Okay, thank you so much, Mohsin. So I hope we will be able to talk again next time. So I hope
Yes.
this video will be watched by some people who wish to know more about a little thing maybe we talk about Iran and Indonesia. So that is it for today.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So I will
Thank
close.
you so much, and also I want you to share your YouTube channel.
Oh, I will after I finish edit this video, and I will send the link to you. Okay, that's it for today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you again later. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye. See you.
Assalamualaikum.